VA hospitals around the country are cutting back on the use of opioids in an effort to protect veterans from overdoses and other complications. But Nate Morabito found out some veterans fear the change could cause them more pain.
We've heard from several of them over the last few weeks. Despite their concerns, the VA is convinced patients will receive safer, more effective pain management as a result of that change. The reduction follows new federal guidelines that warn opioids are not only dangerous on their own and in combination with anti-anxiety medications, they may not be as effective as once thought. This middle-of-the-night attack is a painful reminder of the nerve damage in Sid Doherty's back.
It's just absolutely like somebody's got a hold of the insides of my legs and just ripping it completely open.
The Army veteran says for the last 20 years, doctors have treated him with oxycodone.
I'm dependent on it
to manage his pain.
That's the only thing that's helped me.
But now, after 2 decades of use,
yeah, I'm scared to death. I'm absolutely scared to death.
He says Mountain Home VA is tapering him off the opioid, something that worries him and his wife.
If they quit controlling my pain, I'll find something that'll take it away. I have to. I can't live like this.
The VA sent letters to patients considered at high risk of overdoses and other complications in September, warning the long-term use of opioids for non-cancer pain is not as safe as once thought, and even more dangerous for patients with other conditions. The letters alerted veterans the VA intended to reduce their doses to a safer level, if not eliminate the medication altogether, replacing it with safer, more effective alternatives.
The last thing I want is for a veteran to die from an overdose.
Dr. Martin Eason is the chairman of Mountain Home's Opiate Safety Initiative.
Opiates make you feel good. There's no question, right? But if you take it after a while, then you need to take the opiate just to have the opiate.
He says research now shows the continued use of opioids isn't all that effective and isn't worth the risk.
I understand their fear, their anxiety, and their anger, but I want them to understand that this is driven by our concern for their safety.
Dr. Eason says VA doctors will gradually taper patients off the drugs.
We're just resetting your brain
in a safe way that prevents withdrawals and improves their care.
I get that it's difficult, but it's one of those things where you gotta trust us. I know that's difficult in this day and age.
Back at Sid Doherty's house, it's not that simple.
I didn't realize how thirsty I was.
The veteran says he's tried every alternative available.
Give me something that I ain't done before.
And for a man that hurts,
oh God, my legs.
Even when he's just walking down the hall, he's left thinking the VA is doing more taking
Bending over, praying for me,
than giving this holiday season.
I know they have good intentions. They want to help, but they're hurting.
Congressman Phil Rowe will soon become the chairman of the House Veterans Affairs Committee. In a statement, he told us, quote, "While there is no question the VA needed to take steps to curb opioid abuse, we will need to carefully monitor this policy to ensure it doesn't deny veterans in legitimate need of opioids the medication needed to manage their pain," end quote.